This is our last official class for our cluster of our freshman year. We have spent around 7 months exploring different people, cultures, and technologies across the world, yet have rarely spoken about ourselves. For this last video, I will speak about a topic relevant to all of us: Facebook and its influence on behavior. In the article I read this week, the authors wanted to measure how Facebook affects subjective well-being. My original guess, based on the fact that I use Facebook for almost everything, was that Facebook affects most people positively, but it has some negative effects on a smaller amount of people. In this study, the authors monitored well-being based on responses to text messages that participants received 5 times a day. The participants were asked to respond to the questions, "How do you feel currently?" and "How satisfied are you with life?" The second question being answered every 2 weeks. Their results were pretty far off from what I expected. The chart shown on the screen displays some of the results, measuring variables such as worry and loneliness. At the bottom of the chart, they're shown significance levels, with p less than 1%, meaning that the chance of seeing results this significant is less than 1 in 100 chances. Overall, people did feel more worried and lonely. I don't have time in this 4-minute video to get into much detail, but in short, their results showed that the more people used Facebook at one point in time, the worse they felt the next time they received a text message. And the more they used Facebook over 2-week intervals, the more their life satisfaction levels declined over time. Obviously, this is an observational study, and correlation does not imply causation, but 2 questions I have for possible discussion are: why do we like using Facebook so much if it is in fact hurting us and we don't even know it? Also, what do you think would happen if they did a follow-up study telling some participants to stop using Facebook and others to continue using it? Do you think we would see significant results?
The blog, How Social Media is Influencing Your Behavior, reiterates Ezra's point on how social media, like Facebook, affects a change in a person's behavior. Facebook is mainly used to solidify offline connections, rather than meeting new people. The change in behavior of a person has to deal with the people that directly or indirectly influence them, whether it's their physical appearance or why they are obtaining greater wealth. With the help of social media, people's lives have been influenced to create epidemics of obesity, smoking, and substance abuse. In 2007, studies show that 57% of people are likely to become obese due to their friends becoming obese. A year later, another report was released showing that if a person began to smoke for the first time, the chance of their friend doing the same increased by 36%. Lastly, in our article, Social Media as a Tool in Medicine, it talks about how social networks influence the dynamics of health behavior. Researchers did a study, the Healthy Lifestyle Network, which demonstrated the influence that social networks have on the spread of change in behavior, but as well as a strategy to promote better healthy behaviors. Social influence can affect the health outcomes from the epidemic of obesity to smoking behaviors. The findings on the social media show the direct influences on dieting, exercising, and medication usage can impact behavior affecting their cardiovascular disease.